Hello there and welcome back to another video here on Go Boss Planners. I'm Christina. I do planning videos and share productivity, goal setting, and time management tips so that you can live a life that you absolutely love. So in today's video, I am going to be setting up my 90-day Go Boss Planner for Q4 2022. I love doing my setup with my Go Boss 90-day planner because this is where I can really clarify and understand what goals I want to accomplish in the quarter and then be able to clarify for each of the 3 months moving forward. So I'm very much a functional planner. I'm all about knowing what needs to get done, the amount of time that's available to getting it done, and figuring out a way and a checklist to make sure that each of the tasks that need to happen actually happen. And that is how my Go Boss 90-day planner is designed, is to really focus in on what are the high-level goals we want to achieve, but what do we need to do to get there, and making sure that we're actually completing those tasks. So here in front of me, I have a couple of different stacks, as you can see. So this is the Go Boss 90-day planner. I just want to show you this one really quickly. There is a flip through of this here on my channel, and I'll link it up here if you want to check that out. But I wanted to show you that there are a couple of different versions. So this one here is the 5 focus area version of the 90-day planner, and with this one it just has these 5 boxes here that you can set up your focus categories for the area of life that you're planning in. I am not going to use this one. This is the one that I have used traditionally in order to do my quarterly plannings, if you've seen my other 90-day setup videos. But for Q4 2022, I'm actually going to try using this version instead, which is exactly the same as the 5 subjects. However, this one only has 3. So this one is just broken into 3 focus areas as opposed to the 5 in the other one. And I'm going to give this one a try for Q4 because I've kind of changed how I look at my focus areas within my business, which is what I use my 90-day planner for. So I am going to go ahead and get this punched for my disc-bound planner once I'm done doing the setup. I just haven't done that just yet, but this is what it will look like once it's all printed. If you're interested in either of the 90-day planners, it is available as a printable planner at the website listed down below. It's just gobosplanners.com. So definitely go and check that out if you are interested in grabbing a copy. It is completely printable for you. Alright, so in today's video, I'm doing the setup of this. I haven't done anything in my 90-day planner as of yet. So I'm going to go ahead and fill out my 90 days at a glance page and some important dates and planned tasks. And I'm also going to go ahead and fill out my 90-day goals in here. So those are the pages we're going to do in today's video, and then I will do a video walking you through my monthly setup as well. Alright, so I went ahead and I just brought out these 2 pages, which are the ones that I need to work on for today. I'm going to actually start by doing my 90 days at a glance here, so I can even set that other one aside. And I'm going to jump right in and put some dates in here for the next quarter. So I had some trouble with getting my calendars dated here. I completely messed up in the last week of November, which then caused me to mess up in December. But hey, we got everything all squared away, which is super exciting. So now I want to go ahead and list out a couple of important dates. Again, this is what I use for my business, so I'm not going to put all of the important dates that I know of on here. I will go back and add some additional dates later on off camera. But I do like to get some of it set up here on camera so that you guys can plan with me and see how it goes. some dates that I know are going to be important and some tasks that I have planned that don't necessarily need to be in the dates. They're more content. So for my important dates, I will go through and add a few of them here. So I'll add the ones that are related to this business stream here, Go Boss Planners and Go Boss Academy. So on the 4th, or actually this is even supposed to be the 5th, and I wrote the 4th, but on the 5th, I am going to go ahead and make public my Patreon community for Go Boss Planners. And I will do a video talking about Patreon and, you know, how that's going to run and what are the, you know, benefits for you in your life and your planning processes if you do decide to join. And some really exciting exclusive things going on during the month of October and November just for folks who do join in the month of October. So look for that video. It will be coming out soon and I'm excited to finally get this up and running. On the 14th, I am going to be launching my Etsy shop associated with this YouTube channel. So that is Go Boss Paper Co. and it's all sorts of planner inserts that you can have shipped to you. So we'll have full letter sized inserts and also half letter sized inserts. Eventually I do want to add a 5 size inserts, but they will not be available when the shop launches. It'll just be full letter size and half letter size. And I'm really excited about that. I've designed so many different inserts and planner pages over the years that I have used and that I'm excited to be able to ship out to you guys. There will also be printable versions of the inserts available as well if you're concerned about shipping costs or if you just want them more immediately and you're set up to print and cut them on your own at home. And in Go Boss Paper Co. is where I'll also sell my Go Boss Academy planners, which are my 6-month transformation planner and my transformation planner daily inserts. And there's more information to come about that here soon. So I'm definitely excited about finally getting this launched and getting my inserts out into the world. So the next one that I will put on here, I will put the 19th, and this is when the 6-month transformation planner, I'm going to be doing a dated version for 2023 for the first half of the year, and that's going to become available on October 19th. So I'm putting that here as well. All right, so then next, moving over to November, let me see what I want to put on here. So from the 6th through the 14th, I am going to be doing a live offering of my program 90 Set Go. That's all I'll put for November on here. And then for December, on the 11th, I'm relaunching my one-on-one coaching program. And that's my balanced focused coaching program. Okay. So now what I want to do with these important dates, I just want to be able to see them on my calendar as well. So what I'm going to do is grab my dot stickers that are associated to my different business streams, and I'm going to put them on the dates up here. All right, so I'll start with the dates that are associated to this business stream, Go Boss Planners and Go Boss Academy. So I'm using my cinnamon dots. I know it says mocha here, but these are a misprint. This is actually the cinnamon color. So that is my color for this business stream, and I will mark off all of my dates. Also, I will mention on my October here, I did not like waste the week up here like with just the one on the Saturday. I could have, but I just didn't want to. I wanted to just put 2 here, so 1 is not on here. In case you noticed that. Alright, and then I am going to go ahead and put my dot stickers for the other dates as well, but I'll just write in what they actually are off camera. I'll start with the cream color goes with one of my other business streams. And then I have the latte colored dot stickers for another business stream. And then finally my sage dot stickers for the last one. Alright, so there we go. All of my dates are covered on there, and then I do want to mark off my live streams as well. For my live streams, I do those in my clear sky dot stickers. Alright, so there we go. So my 90 days at a glance is all set up and ready to go for my quarter ahead, and I will probably use this, or I typically do add additional tasks and dates as they pop up. This is just a really great place for me to see everything that I have going on in this upcoming quarter. So the next page that we'll do is my 90-day goals. So I'll set this one aside. And with my 90-day goals, I'm all about setting top 3 goals, and I like to set top 3 goals for my year, for my half year, for my quarter, for my months, for my weeks. I'm all about having top 3 goals. These don't always have to be big, and they can be different types of goals, right? So sometimes it's a goal that is more of a habit or maintaining something, and sometimes it's a goal to track something. Sometimes it's a goal of an actual task that needs to be completed, but I like having at least a top 3 because it gives me more direction and makes sure that I'm using my time more effectively and efficiently. So for my top 3 goals for this quarter, I did use my 90 Set Go program in order to figure out what my top 3 goals are and things like that. So that's where that's coming from. And 90 Set Go, I did do a flip through of the program planner up here if you want to check that out. And more information is going to be coming out about that as well. I love this system. It's a system that I've created myself and I've been using for more than a year now to really make a lot of progress, and that I conceptualized even more than 2 years ago. So it's definitely an awesome system that I can't wait to make public and share. So my top 3 goals, I'm going to put them kind of paraphrased here. I have them in more detail in my 90 Set Go planner, but I don't want to put every single detail out into this video at this time about what I'm working on. So my first goal that I'll put here is successful launches. For the quarter, pretty much. And this is just, particular launches that I want to do in Q4 to support my current business goals, as well as some life and business goals that I have for next year as well. So that is goal number 1. My second goal would be to continue growing my audiences. And that would be on YouTube in particular, my podcasts, and in my email lists. And then finally, I have a third goal here, which is to further automate my businesses and simplify processes. So I'll be sharing more videos here shortly and moving forward about like how I get to my goals, and it's based on really thinking ahead about what my outcomes and results that I want to achieve, and then drilling down to figure out, well, what does that actually mean in a more tangible sense. So I will definitely provide more content on that. So then here I have habits that I like to work on. So these are going to be habits that are specific to my business, since this is my business planner, and the results that I want to create. So anything that's going to help support my productivity or any particular task that I need to put on repeat for my businesses to be successful, then those are the habits that I want to put in here. So the first habit that I'm going to put in here is to read my intentions declarations every single morning. Because for the month of October in particular, I'm really working on staying focused. And my intentions declaration, that is something I set for my month in my 6-month transformation planner. I will show you that here and I'll link it down below if you want to check out my October planning in my 6-month transformation planner. But my transformation energy for the month of October is focused, and I really want to make sure that I do a good job of staying focused. And with that being said, I really want to make sure that I'm reading my intentions declarations, because I really laid out in there exactly what it is I need to do and how it is I need to operate in the month of October in order to achieve that goal of being focused for the month. So I'm going to put read intentions every morning. And it's part of my morning routine, but I want to list it here because, again, this is going to support the results that I achieve in my business and focusing on my business. Okay, so then the next one that I want to put here is to make sure that I'm doing my weekly review every single week. And I'm not always good at doing my weekly review, but it's such an important part of my planning process and of making sure that I'm good to go for the next week. So I want to make sure that I'm doing my weekly review and giving myself a little bit of a pause before planning the next week, so that anything else that comes up from there has the opportunity to surface, and I can make sure that I plan it in for the next week ahead. I hope that that makes sense. So weekly review, I'll put do this before planning the next week. And allow a break or a pause. Alright, so I'm just going to do those for the month of October here, or just kidding, for the quarter here. I just want to do those. And you know, for this one here, my habit for reading my intentions declaration, I know I said October a lot with this, but I believe my intentions are going to remain essentially the same for October, November, December, because of the results that I'm working to accomplish. But this is something I want to do every single day this quarter, just so that I know exactly what my intentions are and how it is that I need to show up on a day-to-day. So for things to keep track of, I need to keep track of subscribers in my email list. I also want to keep track of audience growth. And that is predominantly on YouTube and podcasts, though in some other areas too. Daily posting on Pinterest. And much of that would be automated for this quarter. I also want to make sure that I keep track of due dates and project timelines. And I also just want to keep a little light track of my energy this quarter and my productivity, and really looking at my productivity as a function of energy, as I'm still kind of working through some things, and I want to see you know, how I'm doing. I want to see how that progresses over the quarter. So for this section here, the notes section, I'm actually going to turn this into decisions. So to do that, I am going to use I'm going to use this washi here. And I'm going to cover up where it says notes here. because there are definitely decisions that I need to make this quarter, and I like having a log of decisions that I need to make, and then I like to use a notes page to make my decisions. And I'll kind of share more about my decision making process as well, if that would be beneficial. But it's definitely helps with my mental clarity, the way that I've been doing it. Alright, so I went ahead and I added some washi here, and I'm gonna put decisions log. And those are decisions that I will list here to make, and kind of the solution or what the outcome is of that decision as I go through the quarter. Alright, so then on the back here, I do have a brain dump page. I will fill this out, but I'm going to do that off camera. And then I have a spot here for some ideas for the next 90 days. This brain dump page is a great place to, do any tasks or start thinking about any tasks that need to be completed in order to achieve the goals that you're looking to achieve, or the habits that you're looking to form, or, any routines and things like that that you want to, put in place, any ideas that you want to keep here. That's exactly what the brain dump is for, is to just get all that out of your mind and onto paper so that you can have more mental clarity to take action. And then down here, the ideas for the next 90 days, this is where we can put some ideas for goals coming up in the next quarter. So I am very much a quarterly planner. I like to, functionally plan on a quarterly basis in terms of goals, but I'm definitely a big picture thinker. I'm always thinking about the future, and I'm pretty future oriented. So I'm a firm believer that while, yes, we want to know what it is we have going on this quarter, we can also be looking ahead to what's coming down the road, because honestly, that's how we're going to know we're working on the right things this quarter anyway. So I do already have some ideas for what I want to do in the next quarter as goals, and I will list them here as ideas. Alright, so I did go ahead and put some ideas back there while I had them in my mind. But that will conclude my setup for this video for my Go Boss 90-day planner. Absolutely love doing this and, making this happen. I usually do actually like to color code here so that I know when I'm doing my tasks during the months and weeks, I know what goal each task is kind of related to. So I will figure out my colors that I want to use for each of these goals. I haven't quite thought about it just yet, but I will get that figured out, and you'll see that when I do my additional planning in subsequent videos. So that is that. I hope that you enjoyed watching me go ahead and set this up for Q4 2022. Again, if you did want to grab a copy of the Go Boss 90-day planner, it is available at my website down below, gobossplanners.com, and that's linked down below in the description for you. It's completely printable, completely undated, that you can go ahead and set up at any point for your next 90 days or for Q4 in particular. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this, make sure you put a like on it. It'll help more folks to see the planning process if they're looking for ways to plan out their goals and keep track of them. And if you like videos like this, if you like content like this, you want to learn more about how to set effective goals and manage your time and get stuff done so that you can live a life that you love, definitely make sure you get subscribed and hit the notification bell so that you don't miss out on any future videos. And without further ado, I'm going to go ahead and close out this video, but I cannot wait to see you in the next one. Bye!